Welcome back to Critics News on another edition. As you can see on my screen there, I have a couple of topics to discuss. And where do we start? Okay, if you have not followed us on the social media handles, I'll keep on reminding you. We are on Instagram, we are on Twitter, and we are on Facebook, including TikTok. So we are on all the social media handles. Because some of you will say, oh, we didn't know how to contact you. I wanted to contact you. I had an information I wanted to pass to you, but there was no way. How do you people reason when you have all these social media handles that you can reach us? Follow us on all these social media handles, because sometimes we might not update you on everything on video, but all of them could be on write-ups through Facebook or Instagram and all that. Okay, so quickly, I have some things that I want to discuss with us. Here is one of our brother that was killed by Ebubeagu in Ebonyi State. Yes, in Ebonyi State, Ebubeagu. That is what Ebubeagu is doing. There are actually two IPOB members murdered by Ebubeagu, killed, oofed by Ebubeagu field security that is not doing anything meaningful. And here too, I have a clip of I think that should the voice I had on this clip, that's a UN meeting, something like that, where I think Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, that sounds like his voice, was addressing them and telling them about the things going on in Nigeria and the genocide going on against indigenous people, especially Biafrans, on that meeting. I say good one. And here also there's another information going around saying that emo youth or angry youth mob an ESN member or commander or leader, whatever. They have been writing all sorts of junks on social media that he was mobbed due to the fact that he was trying to enforce sit at home, I think in Imo State, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so these are the things that I want to discuss with you and also give clues. I've gotten a lot of replies or I won't call it attack, because let's take it as an advice. A lot of people will also tell you, oh, just go straight and tell us what you want to tell us. Don't advise, don't don't contribute anything. Don't just tell us the news the way it is. I say, I have to tell you what I feel. I have to tell you what I reason, because all of us are reasoning in different directions. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu always said that if you know what you can do to bring Biafra, that you should do it. But it's quite sad that I'm not in that position to do these things. I'm just one person. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot restore Biafra alone. That's why we are too many helping him, pushing him, backing him to make sure that we get our goal. But if there is another way that you can also help to do that, you also do it. That is why we are all here trying to contribute our own quota in one way or the other to make sure that Biafra is restored. Okay, so let me tell you the reason behind this publication. It's been published everywhere that IPOB member was lynched while trying to enforce it at home. But this one now, where this guy was killed by Ebubeagu, nobody will publish it. No news media will come out to tell you that he was killed by police, army, and Ebubeagu security operatives with one other guy in Ebonyi State. It's quite sad. The reason why they are doing this is to try to turn the people against themselves, which is that the same rule and divide tactics that they have been using for quite some time to make sure that they destabilize the Southerners or the Easterners or Biafrans against themselves, to divide them against themselves so that they can be fighting themselves while they take the opportunity to be ruining your lives. So we must be able to grow up to understand, how can you lynch one person? Have you ever seen ESN person walking alone or going one place? Even the DOS and the IPOB leadership said that the sit-at-home order has been suspended, and that anybody caught trying to enforce it will be dealt with. So what are they trying to write? or anybody. I've told you people before also that anybody, even a madman now, comes out to shout or kill somebody or even do any kind of thing, they will say, ah, it's an IPOB member. That is what we get in the East. So I want all of you to disregard such useless information, that it is not an IPOB member, not an ESN member. ESN does not function that way. ESN functions with respect. You people have seen some videos where I showed you the ESN, the real ESN, caught some hoodlums trying to use the guise of the sit at home to rob people and cause mayhem in the name of IPOB, to tarnish their image. So that is why I want to also let you know that this person who was lynched was a hoodlum, okay, who was trying to take advantage of the voluntary sit-at-home going on in Biafra land now every Monday to cause mayhem. So disregard such information. It does not hold water. It is the enemies of Biafra that will publish such to make sure that they bring the name of IPOB down. But we move. IPOB is the organization that Nnamdi Kanu formed to bring the Biafra restoration to life. Okay? And here, this guy was killed by a Ebubeagu group. I even have one video where they burnt a hotel. The whole hotel was razed down by the Nigerian police, army, and the Ebubeagu, and they ran away. But quickly, let me play you this video of this briefing of the United Nations. I hope they will act accordingly towards this so we can get justice. But let's see. Okay, let me play you the video. I'm trying to zoom in.
Just as we also highlighted in the report in April 2020, the Nigerian authority have a duty to investigate any incident of enforced disappearance. We said then there was no indication of any investigation having credibly taken place in relation to any of the incidents and crimes listed in the report. This position still stands. We would also like to draw the attention of the committee to the extraordinary rendition of IPOB's leader, Nnamdi Kanu. Mr. Kanu was in Nairobi, Kenya on 19th June 2021. He then disappeared for 10 days, during which time his family had no idea of his whereabouts. Before it was reported, he had been sent to Nigeria. We now understand that he was subjected to torture and ill treatment during those 10 days. And he was then put on a private jet that left Jomo Kenyatta Airport around midday on 27th June 2021 and arrived in Abuja evening of the same day. The Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malam Ishan, stated at a press conference on 29 June 2021 that Mr. Kanu had been rearrested through a collaborative effort of the Nigerian Intelligence and Security Service, had been brought back to Nigeria in order to continue facing trial, and that recent steps taken by the federal government saw to the interception of the fugitive Kanu. There was no formal legal proceedings or court hearing in Kenya. On 29th June, Mr. Kanu appeared without legal representation before the federal court of Abuja. On charges of terrorism, we consider that his transfer from Kenya to Nigeria amounts to extraordinary rendition. The joint study on a global practice in relation to secret detention in the context of counter-terrorism of the Special Rapporteur on torture and other cruel, inhuman, and degrading treatment or punishment, the working group on arbitrary detention, and the working group on enforced and involuntary disappearance acknowledges that the secret detention violates the rights to the personal liberty and prohibition of arbitrary arrest.
I do apologise for interrupting, Mr. Chair. I do apologise for interrupting. Unfortunately, the time for your presentation has been exceeded.
Okay, thank you very much.
If you could conclude with one word, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I believe you heard that message there. That should be our brother barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor briefing the United Nations on the kidnapping and extraordinary rendition of Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. God will bless him. And then we hope that this United Nations wakes up, because they have been sleeping on a long thing. They have been sleeping on bicycle. The things going on in Africa is getting out of hand. I have one video that I want to play you. This is Ebubeagu's video And after this, I have another video that I want to play you. That's coming from Ambazonia, and I have a question to ask. Why we are not acting the way the Ambazonians are acting? Why we are not using the kind of things that the Ambazonians are using? Is it that ESN is ill-equipped? Or is it that they don't have, there is no money in the treasury? Or there is something wrong somewhere? Why are they ill-equipped? We need answers to all this, please. Let me play you this. This is what Ebubeagu is doing. So we cannot continue to lose IPOB members on daily basis. And we come out and shout, hey, we need justice. So enough of those nonsense. We need action. Not, there is no justice in the zoo. It's even in the jungle. The lion can kill what will I call it? Can kill, what's this, a rabbit safe, and no justice. Who will give justice?
See, a bag don't come keep person. Say now this guy said the bag. See in hotel. The all says in hotel ablaze. Everywhere just the bonfire. Here na Bosco from Kaliki. See, for Archery Road. They just condemn me. Say the guy hotel on fire. You see what a bag they cost. Now a bag kill the guy. Now where the bag go? A bag don't run. A bag don't run. Come up from Kaliki now. Now when matter go so finish, they will come. They shoot innocent people.
Okay.
See a bag they cost.
Okay.
See the country a bag they cost from Kaliki. Okay. See person hotel now. See as I say set on fire. Say person overtake them, they shoot the guy, die. Because say person overtake them. Just because of overtake, see as they shoot them. See them everywhere, they scattered. See in Kaliki. See Bosco. No rescue. A bag don't run, police don't run. They make up, police no agree come, a bag no agree show face. Now see them here now. See in Kaliki. See as in Kaliki day. See in Kaliki, see Bosco. See Bosco as in they on fire. Who knows sabi the Bosco? See them here. See them. Other person overtake him, a bag will shoot him die. See all those about the way they carry food for a bag, we don't complain tire. Now see a bag now. See what's in the cause.
All right. I think, but there should be water, borehole or something in that hotel. At least they can use it to fight the fire. It's quite sad, but this is the reason why you see me sometimes I'm not happy about the fact that we are not fighting a good fight. Whether you like it or not, that is my own thinking. We are not fighting a good fight. There's a way. I want to play you a video. This is a voice note coming from the Amba forces, the Ambazonia forces, where they gave their people, this person was briefing their people, the Ambazonian forces that are fighting. They were briefing them. So I wonder why we don't have this kind of authority in this Biafran struggle. Why is this that the Biafran struggle is somehow weak? It's somehow weak. It's weak. Reason properly before you comment. Reason. Use your brain properly before you comment. Because I know some of you will come here and be writing junk.
Welcome to my YouTube channel, Central Intelligence Agency, CIA. I bring to you all the latest happenings from the restored state of Ambazonia, British Southern Cameroon. Before I begin, make sure to hit on the red subscription button down below, so you don't miss any of my amazing updates.
Good morning, great warriors of our time. At this moment, as we talk, we see French Cameroon aircraft patrolling, parading the airspace of Bui County, moving from one area to another, moving from one airspace to another, moving from one corner to another, and that's what has happened since morning. That one is certainly be in connection with the resolutions of the security meeting where they began for Yaoundé a few days ago, where they decide to do everything to track down our restoration fighters in general, in particular, Field Marshal Nnamdi and his team. Therefore, we recall on all warriors, especially Major General Isobu, FM Nnamdi and his team and all the fighters for employ strict guerrilla tactics at this point in time. That means no display of weapons publicly. Make we not display our weapons under the sun or in a place that we can be spotted, because those are the clues.
All right. The voice you are hearing here is the voice of an Amber Forces member who is briefing others, because Paul Biya has brought the same kind of Tucano jet to come and bomb Amber Forces. Now this guy is passing an information to the other group, the other fellows, you know, telling them to be careful and be cautious, that they have brought military helicopter to come and hover. But look at the plan that they have for them. So I'm even thinking, I say, why is it that we don't have such plans? Even the FM No Pity is known, but our own people, we are not known. Do you know why? There is no zone. I wonder the kind of fight we are fighting. Oh yeah, listen.
That they are looking for. Me, we not even just in a way where it fit identify with like Amazonian fighter. And me will be on guard, on serious watch out, so that if the aircraft reaches a point where it can be brought down, we'll simply use our RPG and score another penalty, and bring the aircraft down. So we are calling on our resident forces to take special care, take all the safety and security measures so as not to be localized. And if FEMA shall not pity, if you there for any place where they don't already identify you, say you did there, then at this time we go advise say me go try for retreat, and of course retreat quietly for the way they not will locate you for that particular spot. And we will advise your civilian population as well, say make them be very careful as they watch the aircraft, because they could be shooting from the air, or they can send down radioactive substances or even chemical weapons from the air, because La Republic na criminal regime. Thank you very much for your service, your sacrifice and dedication to freeing homeland. We know that this one na a sign of frustration on the part of French Cameroon. This one na a sign say they be desperate. Now a sign of regret. This one now alarming bells of victory are already ringing that Amazonian restoration fighters have already defeated La République du Cameroon army in our war of independence, and very soon we are in the promised land of Buya. Thank you once more. I'll end by saluting your great achievements, your outings, especially ones of these days that have made Amazonian people so proud, that have made the world marvel, that have told the world, especially at this critical time, that the Amazonian people mean business, that our resolve and our strive to have total freedom and total independence are uncompromisable. Thank you. Victory is sure.
All right, you heard that.
Thanks for watching. See you on my next latest video, and don't forget to subscribe, comment, like and share.
Okay, you heard that voice, you heard that information there. That's how they do. That's how they rode outside. But we saw these helicopters in Anambra, in Imo. They were shooting. Oh no. If I say now, they say, oh, I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't get it. Honestly, I don't get it. I don't get it. But some people will foolishly comment now. Okay, I go and do it. Now so they do it. There is a way. There is a leadership. There is somebody in control of everything, and that person has that duty to do these things. Look at Amazonia. If Nnamdi they on top, if I don't have sense, I'll go and borrow from them. That's how I believe in you guys. Let me know what you think about it. I know some people will come and attack me and say, yeah, you don't have sense, so stop contributing. Don't say this again. Don't do that again. But I'll keep telling you, these people are human beings, and they are not more powerful than Igbo people. Zone. You can't dare. They don't burn your papa. Anything also. You hear the information. I beg you, I know if you shout. if they want do something, Muna they do and well, Muna they do and well, they vex. I know they do and well. But my brothers, when they don't kill, nah, it don't too much. If you have see these Amba people, they get where they did. Army know they feel enter that zone again. If they tell you say you be army, go that side, you go wrong. If I bring their details, come out here, you go say, eh. So these people do like this. Because he say another, maybe not them be the Igbo people say, where they claim for this side. You understand? Thank you.